What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this five gamer for NBA DFS. So there is two slates. I'm just going to go over the 6 o'clock games and the 9 o'clock games because the other games will be when I'm at work. Unfortunately, you know how it goes, working the 7 a to 7 p every other weekend and some days in the middle of the week. So it's a crazy schedule, I know, but it's the line of work I do. I wish I could be full-time DFS one day. That would be pretty awesome. But until then, I'm just breaking down slates night by night. So let's talk about this five gamer though for NBA DFS. Before we begin, always hit the like button for me. Thank y'all for always watching the videos and tuning in. It means a lot to me, obviously. Always subscribe to know when I go live and when to know my videos go out. So NBA DFS, five gamer. Let's talk game by game because I know how I like to do game by game whenever it's a smaller slate, when it's a minimum of about 3 to 7 games is what I like to do game by game. When it gets to those 10, 11, 12, 13 gamers, it's too crazy. I can't do it. There's too many options. I'd much rather just go over a core. But because it is a five gamer, we're going to go over team by team. Then we'll go over the players I really do like. So let's begin. Portland and Charlotte. So on the Portland side, no Dame. So you know what that means? Fire up all of CJ McConnell and then fire up Simons if he does, in fact, start. I love both those plays. Simons and CJ McCollum are my two top plays. I don't mind me some Norman Powell having to step up. In his Cantor and Nurkic, they're still splitting time. I don't like the price tag being so close to each other, so I'm kind of staying away from both guys. And then Robert Covington, he's so inconsistent. That's the only issue for me. You don't know what we're going to get. 27, 28, 25, 9, 21, 35, 16. So it's just all over the place. But like I said, Simons, I'm all over at 3.6, the value play. Carmelo Anthony, you know how it goes with him. He's just here and there. On the Charlotte side, though, so obviously no Ball and Hayward. Devontae Graham's questionable, and so did PJ Washington, and no Monk. This is what's we're gonna have to basically figure out. So for me, it's mainly just Terry Rozier. It's hard to get to Miles Bridges. I think I like his price tag, but the thing is, I think he's doing really well, but I know there's going to be a fallout game where one of these games he's just going to completely bust. That's the issue. And then talking about McDaniels, the thing about McDaniels also is it's hard to trust this performance out of him. I think he can do it as long as he gets his shooting a little bit better. So I don't mind McDaniels, but about other people, I'm pretty much off it. So OKC and Toronto, let's talk about OKC. No SGA, no Al Horford, obviously, and Pavetsky's obviously out. So let's talk about this. So Lou Dort, 6'9", not really for me. Moses Brown, 6'1", not really for me either. I'd rather get the Baisley, who I know has the upside at 6,000. Theo Maledon, 5'5", not really for me. I'm not getting to much of this team. On the Toronto side, though, VanVleet is quote-unquote uncertain for tomorrow. And the Gary Trent Jr., same thing, questionable. So if there's no VanVleet, let's talk about this. No VanVleet, no Gary Trent. I love me some Kyle Lowry at 7.7. Siakam's way too overpriced, I think, at 8.8. I'd rather get the other guys. Boucher, no thank you. And OG, maybe a little bit more. So, but with VanVleet possibly in, it's going to be only Kyle Lowry at 7.7 for me. So a lot of this team I don't really like. I'd rather get to other places. And then Houston and Orlando. On the Houston side, no John Wall, Eric Gordon, Hal, Sterling Brown, and Augustine. So a lot of guys being out. So on this Houston team, I like Christian Wood at 8.5. Much rather get to him than Siakam. And then Kelly Olynyk, not really for me at 6.8. I'd rather get to Kevin Porter Jr. at 6.6 with no John Wall. And then Jayshawn Tate, I definitely do like. And then Kenyon Martin, not really for me. Avery Bradley, man. On the Orlando side, though, with pretty much almost everybody healthy, I really like Cole Anthony at 5'8". I think he's a great play, even if MCW's and possibly Terrence Ross, no thank you. I don't mind Wendell Carter Jr. He stepped up a lot. Okiki, no thank you. James Ennis, no thank you. This slate is weird to me. I don't like the matchups here. On the Kings in Dallas, though, I do like the matchup for the Kings. I think they can do well here. So give me some of Hassan Whiteside. I definitely do like him at 5'5". De'Aaron Fox, 9.8. That's a high price tag for him. Woo! High price tag. But do I want to play him? I definitely do. Buddy Hield 6'7", no thank you. Harrison Barnes 6'6", a little bit of him. And then Halliburton 6,000, no thank you. Dallas, though, this matchup is great for them. I definitely do like me some Luka and Zingas. I think they both can easily smash. Josh Richardson, he's so up and down. He's hard to trust at 5'2". No, thank you. I do like Dorian Finney-Smith at 5'7". The rest of the guys, just not really for me. I'm not getting to much else. Minnesota and the Clippers. On the Minnesota side, no Beasley, Noel's questionable. So I don't mind me some Ricky Rubio at 5'1". That's a value play. I don't mind. Anthony Edwards, 7,000. I like the shots he's taking. I don't mind him. Karl Anthony Towns is in a good matchup. I like that. D'Angelo Russell. Let's talk about D'Lo for a second. So about D'Lo, look at the minutes he's getting. Look at the production. I don't like this at all. 6'1", though, I think he can easily pop off at any moment in time. He can have those D'Lo games because we know the upside he carries. So at 6'1", I definitely do like me some of him. And if there is no Noel, I do like me McLaughlin at 3'4" to basically be the backup point guard. On the Clippers, though, so Kawhi Leonard is questionable. If there's no Kawhi, give me all of Paul George. I can't say it enough. Give me PG-13. Reggie Jackson, I definitely do like if there's no Kawhi also. Marcus Morris, he can step up at 5'5". Zubac, 5'4", not really for me. No Batum. Terrence Mann, I do like him if there is no Kawhi Leonard. I do like me some Rajon Rondo as a value play. So let's go over the play-by-play now, basically at each position, who I really, really like. Luka, I definitely do like as a pay-up option over here. I like me some McCollum. And then, like I said, I don't mind getting me some Cole Anthony and Reggie Jackson. And then Rondo as a value is the guy I like in Simons. Let's go about shooting guard. Paul George easily in play. He's a lock of the slate if there is no Kawhi Leonard. CJ McCollum I like at 8'7". Edwards, I don't mind taking a ton of shots. Kevin Porter Jr. I like with no John Wall. Reggie Jackson, like I said. Josh Richardson, way too inconsistent. Meh. Luke Kennard was just so awful last game. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest with you. Shooting forward, Luka, easily again. I don't mind me some Miles Bridges. Harrison Barnes, Jason Tate. And then there's Luke Kennard once again. Power forward, let's go up. McDaniels was in play. Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't mind Patrick Patterson, actually, also. He looked good in the 18 minutes he played. Harrison Barnes, Tate again, Bridges again, Christian Wood, I love, and Zingas. And then center, Towns, maybe. I'm much rather get the Zingas, though. Christian Wood, maybe. Wendell Carter Jr., I don't mind. Whiteside's a value. And that wraps it up for this slate. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this NBA DFS slate. I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.